So, my friends and I decided to start a casual book club. You know, just a low-key way to hang out, have some snacks, and pretend we're intellectuals for an evening. We agreed to meet once a month, and each person would take turns picking the book. For our first meeting, Greg was up to bat. Greg, our lovable but perpetually scatterbrained buddy, promised to bring a riveting read for us all to enjoy. Little did we know, his interpretation of riveting was about to take us on a wild ride. We gathered at my place, snacks at the ready, and eagerly awaited Greg's choice. When he finally arrived, he dramatically whipped out a cookbook titled The Art of French Cooking. At first, we thought it was a joke. But no, Greg was dead serious. "Look," he said, "it's got stories and everything." We were skeptical, but Greg was adamant that this was a unique literary experience. So, in the spirit of adventure and perhaps a little too much trust in Greg's judgment, we decided to roll with it. Things started off innocently enough. We read through a few recipes, chuckling at the overly fancy names and debating the merits of escargot. Then someone, I'm not naming names, but it may have been me, suggested we try to actually cook one of these complicated dishes. Before we knew it, our book club had transformed into a full-blown culinary escapade. Fueled by wine and misguided enthusiasm, chaos ensued. Flour flew, pans clanged, and someone nearly lost an eyebrow to a flambe gone awry. Our kitchen was a disaster zone, and we were in over our heads. Finally, after hours of culinary chaos, we stood amidst the wreckage, exhausted and slightly singed. Greg surveyed the scene and, with a grin, declared, "Well, at least we cooked up some suspense." We groaned, but couldn't help but laugh. As it turned out, Greg's choice was indeed a story we'd remember, just not the one we expected. Who knew a book club could turn into a reality cooking show with a plot twist?